A very good morning to each one of you all, and a warm welcome for this 5-day FTP organized by Bhavan Vivekananda College. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. And I would like to take this time to welcome our dignitaries for this morning. Especially, I would like to thank Air Commodore JLN Shastri Sir, VSM Vice Chairman, BVB Sainik Puri Kendra, our principal, Dr. GSVRK Chowdhury, and our IQAC coordinator, Mrs. B. Niraimati ma'am, for joining us, all our dear faculty members, and all those people joining us online for today's program. Thank you. Even as it is a tradition in Bhavans for us to begin every program with seeking the blessings from above, I would like to take this time to invite our dignitaries to please come forward and do the honors by lighting the lamp to begin with the program. I would also like to invite Mrs. Prasanna ma'am and also Dr. Anuradha ma'am to please join in lighting of the lamp. Thank you, sirs and ma'am. May I now request our dignitaries to please take their seats on the dais. Dr. May I request Air Commodore JLN Shastri sir, Vice Chairman, BVB, Sainik Puri Kendra, to please take his seat on the dais, and also the principal, Dr. GSVRK Chowdhury, and also the IQAC coordinator, Mrs. B. Niraimati ma'am, to please take their seats on the dais. I would also like to thank our speaker for the day, Professor Ashokan from SRM University, who has joined us online, who is with us online. Thank you so much, sir, for joining us for this program this morning. Before we begin, I would like to call upon Dr. Y. Aparna to please give away the potted plant to our chairman, Shastri sir, to our vice chairman, Shastri sir. I also like to invite Dr. Kesava Chalarani to please give away the potted plant to our principal, Dr. GSVRK Chowdhury. I also would like to invite Mrs. Jayalakshmi to please give away the potted plant to Mrs. B. Niraimati ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Without taking much time, I would now like to call upon our Vice Chairman, Shastri sir, to please come forward and address the participants for this day. Thank you.
speak something?
Yes.
Oh.
Just stay here. There is prayer. Please pardon me. Before we begin, may we all rise for the Bhavan's prayer.
पूर्णमिदं पूर्णा पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते हरिः ओम् ईशावास्यमिदं सर्वं यत्किञ्च जगत्यां जगत् तेन त्यक्तेन भुञ्जीता मा गृदः कस्य स्विद्धनम् यं ब्रह्मा वरुणेन्द्ररुद्रमरुतः स्तुन्वन्ति देव्यैस्तवैः वेदैः साङ्गपदक्रमोपनिषदैः गायन्ति यं सामगाः ध्यानावस्थिततद्गतेन मनसा पश्यन्ति यं योगिनो यशान्तं न विदुःसुरासुरगणाः देवाय तस्मै नमः मूकं करोति वाचालं पङ्गुं लङ्घयते गिरिम् यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे परमानन्दमाधवम् या कुन्देन्दुतुषारहारधवला या शुभ्रवस्त्रावृता या वीणावरदण्डमण्डितकरा या श्वेतपद्मासना या ब्रह्माच्युतशङ्करा प्रभृतिभिः देवैः सदा वन्दिता सा मां पातु सरस्वती भगवती निःशेषजापः नमोऽस्तु ते व्यासविशालबुद्धे पुल्लारविन्दाय यतपत्रनेत्रः येन त्वया भारततैलपूर्णः प्रज्वालितो ज्ञानमयप्रदीपः व्यासाय विष्णुरूपाय व्यासरूपाय विष्णवे नमो वै ब्रह्मनिधये वासिष्ठाय नमो नमः सहनावतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः
Not working. Wonder that you are not working. No, it's working. Good morning to all of you. At the very outset, I request you to kindly excuse me for having come 5 minutes late. Dr. Chaudhary told me you have come 5 minutes late. So it's a very sad state of affairs. I'm sorry for that. Sorry to be late. Was Dr. GVSRK Chowdhury, our principal of our college, Srimati, our IQAC coordinator, Dr. Aparna, the deputy coordinator of the IQAC, Srimati Smurchala Rani, the coordinator of the TLC, Teaching Learning Center. Is it correct? Yes. So, and all the heads of the departments who are present here, either here or in participating through the online, and all the dignitaries who are going to address us. Sri Ashokan, who is going to be the inaugural speech maker of today. I wish you all at the outset a very, very happy 5-day teaching and learning program that we have thought of for the benefit of strengthening the teaching ability of our faculty. Any educational institution gets its recognition from faculty. It's known for its faculty. If the faculty is good, the institution is good. If the faculty is not so good, the college is that much bad. So it is directly proportional to the ability of the faculty, and it is one of the most important factors of any education institution we know. And every year, our college conducts the faculty development program so that our staff are well acquainted with the very new techniques that are coming. You kindly come and sit, yes. Please, please. Is said to acquaint our staff fully with the techniques that, and methods and new things that are coming up, that are generating every day in this world. The world is nowadays very, very fast changing. It is not what is yesterday. Yesterday we talk of something, today morning they say, no, it's out of date. There's something new which has come. The graph which used to be a 20-degree angle horizontal, a graph going like that, is now it's going up like this, vertically up. Every day there is a progress in technology or thinking or ideology, philosophy, procedure. Everything is going vertically up. Every day something new is happening. New thoughts are coming in, and so I must say pedagogy is no exception. Pedagogy also is undergoing tremendous changes. In those olden days, there was no such thing as a teacher went for a few days learning and he became a big teacher. All the great teachers, Radhakrishnan and say Vyasa, they're all such great stalwarts. They did not need any teaching program, any aid to tell them how to teach. But today things are very, very complicated, and we do need to acquaint ourselves with the new technical technologies or methods or new equipment. So much of new equipment has come, which was unknown a few years ago. So in that way, therefore, Kavalna is to come in. Please come. Okay. So therefore, it is since things are changing so fast, it is very, very necessary for us to keep abreast with those changes. Only then you can really deliver your goods. And our 5-day program, as it is now called, strengthening teaching, learning, and evaluation process in higher education. Again, that's another. Higher education is different from, say, elementary education at the level of KG level. Yesterday we were interviewing some KG teachers, and each one came with a big baggage of about four bags full of so many items, because they had to have so many things to be able to teach child what is number one, how do you add 1 + 1. For such a small thing, it looks to us as a normal thing, but it's no longer a normal thing for a child of 3 years age. So much of equipment I have brought to show what is 1 + 1 and what is alphabet A. Why like that? So, but in the other extreme, at the PhD level and at the level at which we are all in this higher institution, things are different, and different technology, different ideas they have to be there. You have computers, we have laboratories, we have so much of new equipment with so costly equipment, so that we are abreast with the times. So, and I'm particularly interested in the program which we have put in the middle and third day. That's the program of Ramakrishna Math Swami Bodhayanandaji. We will be addressing you all on that day. And that is an institution of human values, excellence in human values. Excellence in human values means you really, that means you are fit and you have attained, you have attained human personality by the grace of God. From here, if you get your excellence, then you go into a step higher where there is no more birth and there is no more death. There is no more, this particular universe is not for us then. So that is the next step. And for that, you have to have complete knowledge of what is dharma, what is satya, what is truth, what is this, what is that. All that is not known to us. We only talk. This is dharma, we say, we don't know what it is. We say satya, we don't know what it is. What is truth, we don't know. Like these things, our Swami Bodhayanandaji is a very good speaker, as you all know. We have met him several times, and his speech will be good. My advice to all of you, you carry a notebook and a pencil with you whenever you go to an educational lecture. Otherwise, you want to go and listen something that's different thing. But when you are going to a lecture given on an educational subject, you must go with a pencil and paper and a book so that you can take down some notes, because it's very difficult to take down notes when the other speaker is speaking. You miss what he's talking. When you are writing, you are missing what he's talking. So what you should do is somehow remember that once you put down on a piece of paper some point, the speaker spoke something before on this subject. So you can link it up and you can make it a bigger one. And later on, when you sit down, you can make it into a complete lecture can be reproduced if your mind is concentrated on the lecture. So concentration of mind, free from all the unnecessary anxieties of the world. When you are sitting for the lecture, you should be completely free in your mind. Then only you will be able to imbibe what the lecturer is talking. And when he talks to you, then you take down notes. Then you put, because this is the profession we have chosen. We have chosen to be teachers. So we must teach in such a manner that whatever is taught is remembered for a lifetime by the child. There are some teachers which in my childhood also I have seen. They teach, we used to wait for the teacher to come. I say, that teacher must come. Why has this teacher come? That teacher, if he comes very happy, they are all enjoying, smiling. When the other teacher comes, they're all very glum. They don't, because there's nothing much. He teaches well, but there is no humor, there is no nothing, there is no, contact with the people. Simply going on, Ram, Aranya Sita Mugarada Batu, Anatu Potter. If you're talking like that, nobody is interested in that. Every step that you do must be so interesting that the audience does not go to sleep. That's the biggest challenge for all the teachers. The biggest challenge is how to make sure that your students are not going to sleep, that your students are not, their mind is elsewhere, only they're physically in your class. If they're physically in your class, those 5 days are wasted. But if these we are not physically in the class, but we are learning everything that the teachers are telling us. We learn those techniques, we put them into, we implement them, we practice them, we teach all those people with those methodologies and tell them, then they will also get inspired. They will practice those things. And when they, whatever they teach, after 20, 30 years also, no, my teacher in Vivekananda College spoke so well. I cannot forget. It's in my mind all the time. That's what a person should be able to say when he goes out of this college. This is my suggestion to you. I pray to God that you have a very happy 5-day program. Every day you are imbibing something. The objectives which you have written down in this paper, saying these are the objectives of our, so those objectives must be achieved by everyone, not by just 1 or 2 people. That should be the aim of the teachers who are going to teach you, and that should be the aim for you that I will receive everything in full and I'll do justice to the profession that I have chosen. I will somehow or other manage to see that the person who goes out of my hands remembers that my talk all his lifetime. If you are good in your fundamentals, if you are good in the basic knowledge, nothing can go wrong. But if you are a person who want to say a plus b whole square is equal to so and so, how it came, he doesn't. He only knows a plus b whole square is equal to a square plus 2ab plus b square. Then whatever he forgets, he says a square plus 2ab plus b square plus c square also he will add because he doesn't know what it is. If he knows how the fundamentals, if he knows how to derive the formula, how it came, then nobody can it comes automatically and you will do justice to whatever you learn. It is there in your mind. 24 hours in the at midnight somebody wakes you up and says, I say, what is this formula? I don't know. You straight away from getting up from sleep itself, you can answer the question. That is the level at which we should be prepared at all times in our life, whether it is spiritual life, whether it is ordinary life, whatever life, so that then your life is very, very happy, that no unnecessary worries, no nothing. Every mind is clean and clear, mind is free from all difficulty. But Rabindranath Tagore was where the mind is without fear and the head is held high. So like that, we must be able to keep our head high. We must not have any fear of anything. And we should, are you able to hear me, please? You are able to? Okay, anyway, I don't know whether I'm speaking loud enough for my voice to reach you. May God bless you all. I think God has given me an indication. I say you stop there. So therefore we stop it here. May God bless you all and may you have a very, very, very good program of 5 years. And when you all come back, I want you all to prepare when you come back a paper on the subject on these 5 days. What did I do? You write it. It becomes you by writing like that you will be able to remember all those things and also practice them. But if you don't, you heard the lecture after 5 days, another 5 days passes. You have forgotten all the all the five speakers you have forgotten because you have not taken down any notes. You don't know what is what and in what context somebody spoke. So this is my advice to you. May God bless you all once again. Thank you very much. God bless.
Thank you so much for those insightful words, sir. Yes, what better way to start the year for us teachers than to become learners once again? It is indeed important to unlearn and learn some things. And very rightly, as this FDP is named, strengthening teaching, learning, and evaluation process in higher education. I think we're all ready and we will try and implement all those things that you have told us and try and learn many more methodologies to even make the classrooms much better for our students. Thank you so much for those words, sir. Now, I would like to invite our principal, Dr. GSVRK Chowdhury, sir, to please address the participants.
Good morning to Jayan Shastri, VSM, Vice Chairman, BBB Sainipuri Kendra, Mrs. B. Neremati, IQAC Coordinator, heads of the departments and faculty members. Welcome all of you to the next academic year 23-24. And hope you have relaxed and rested in the last 1 month. Some faculty members are continuously coming to the college, but hope most of you have taken the break in a good spirit and you enjoyed. And that is important for me also because the more you relax and the more you are rested, now you will come back with the full energy and enthusiasm to deliver. That is what our selfishness is, right? Uh, it's always challenging. It is the same syllabus. They are the same rooms. They are the same chairs, same boards, same colleagues, who have not changed for over 10 years. And we are teaching almost the same topics. But in this same, the students who are coming are not same. They are different. They are different. They are coming with a lot of technology in their hand. And in between, there is a small reset button pressed by the nature in the form of pandemic. And that is giving some kind of problems with this changing scenario. Our jobs becomes challenging in the sense the same thing, but we have to deliver in a new bottle, right? It's old wine, but you have to deliver in a new bottle. That is what we have to undergo. Keeping this challenging situation, Bhavans, it is tradition that we uh, provide different kinds of trainings, equip you all to address this kind of challenges. That is what is it's a constant process which was there for over last 30 years, and it will continue so that we can all make you ready to address. Yes, we all know that you are all capable. There is no doubt. Uh, but even there are some areas which constantly requires improvement. And in this process, the IQAC department identified few areas where they want to strengthen, and the FDP has been conceived with that particular idea. So the FDP will diverge on the process of mentoring, e-content development, student-centric instruction, outcome-based, and human values and professional ethics. These are the main core topics which have been identified by the IQAC team. And the entire FDP was designed to address these values, which we feel require more attention from all of us. And I thank Mrs. B. Narimati ma'am, IQSA coordinator, deputy coordinator Aparna ma'am, Suvarchana ma'am, for making the effort and organizing this FTP for us. And I should also thank all the resource persons who accepted our invitation and decided to deliver the lectures. So hope all of you will give your best to attain the best, and hope we achieve all the objectives of the FDP. I once again welcome all of you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. We also look forward to fulfill all the objectives of the FTP. May I now request the IQAC coordinator, Mrs. B. Niranmati, to please come forward and address the participants.
Thank you, Annie. Good morning to the dignitaries on the dais, respected Air Commodore Jailan Shastri, VSM, Vice Chairman BVB Sainik Puri Kendra, Dr. Chowdhury, Principal BVC, Dr. Ashokan, the resource person for this session, who is the Vice Principal Academic, SRM Institute of Engineering and Technology, Chennai, who is online, who will also be delivering the lecture online. The heads of the departments, Dr. Aparna, IQAC Deputy Coordinator, Dr. Suvarchala, Coordinator for Teaching Learning Center of Bhavans Vivekananda College, all the faculty members of BVC, and the delegates who have joined online to attend this 5-day FDP. I welcome you all for the 5-day FDP, which is titled as Strengthening Teaching, Learning, and Evaluation Process in Higher Education. First of all, I would like to welcome all of you to the new academic year 2023-24. And we are really fortunate that we are able to begin the academic year in a normal way after 3 long years. 1st June is normally our reopening date. After 3 long years, we have reopened, and usually the tendency is the practices to begin the academic year with an FDP. And most of the time, the FDP is focusing on the on taking the faculty members to Ramakrishna Mutt so that we enlighten our mind with the moral and ethical values, enrich ourselves, and come back and then begin a new academic year. But this year, the FDP is designed for 5 days on the various themes. The reason behind designing this FDP is uh, the tendency of the students of today's world. When we were students, the only bank of knowledge and information was library and teachers, the classroom teaching. So that was our main focus. But today, there are a lot of information available to the students. They know how to filter out what they don't want, how to pick up what they want. And during our days, the technology was just evolving, and it was not affordable, it was not accessible. Now technology is available to everyone, right from 3-4 months old babies. The technology is available to them, so they are very quick in understanding technology, using technology for their benefit. And therefore it is very essential for the faculty members also to update, upgrade, upskill our knowledge, which is blended with technology, so that we are in a much comfortable position to deliver what we want to deliver in a way students will accept it readily. So that's the main aim of this FDP. And we all know that the attention span of students is too short. And we find that a lot of times we come across students who need a lot of emotional and academic support, also emotional support. So we also included the mentoring process as one of the day session, so that we exactly know what techniques to be used for mentoring students. That is definitely going to help help the faculty to have a better connection with the students. Um, we also have a day. Um, we will be going to Ramakrishna Mat, spending the whole day at Ramakrishna Mat, listening to Swamiji's talks, having some yoga sessions. Uh, we will also be having talks by other speakers at Ramakrishna Mat. Swamiji is yet to give the schedule for that day. So with this idea, we gave a proposal to the principal to begin the academic year with a 5-day FDP. He agreed. And I must thank the management, Shastri sir, for always supporting and encouraging us to have such programs. And I also thank principal for accepting our proposal. In spite of the busy academic schedule, he said, okay, let us go ahead. Once the students are in the college, we will not be able to have such relaxed FDP. And therefore, he also said, let's go ahead. And that's how this FDP came into reality. So we have thought of having this FDP in a blended mode uh, to provide the benefit of having speakers from outside Hyderabad, and also to the faculty members who are interested in getting the benefit through online mode outside Hyderabad. So that's how this FDP is. So all the sessions will also be going online. So sessions will also be recorded. And I know some of the faculty members are not available here to attend the FDP because of our admission schedule. Admission is very, very important to us, and therefore faculty members who are into admission can listen to the recorded video lectures. And once they give confirmation, the certificates will also be produced for those faculty members. And I must mention that every day during every session, lot of techniques, lot of tools, lot of strategies are going to be discussed. And I request all the faculty members to adopt to some of these tools, strategies, techniques, and implement in classrooms. And we frequently, we are talking of late, we are talking about outcome based education. Outcome is not measured only based on students' performance. It should also be measured at the end of every activity. And therefore, the outcome of this FDP also will be measured by the end of the semester by taking a survey of collecting the information with regard to what techniques, what tools, what new thing they have invented having some idea from what they have learned will be done by the end of the semester. And therefore, I request all the faculty members to be attentive and make use of this opportunity. I wish all the faculty members and the delegates present here all the very best. And I would like to especially thank Dr. Ashokan, the um, speaker for today's session, for joining the inaugural session. And shortly he will be delivering the lecture. And I wish all of you all the very best. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am. As you rightly said, yes, it is indeed a challenge for us teachers to teach the students this year, especially in the higher education, where there is so much technology and there is so much for ourselves to update on technology to equip the students. And I think more than anything, we need to be equipped ourselves to do the same. Thank you so much, ma'am, for all those words. I would now like to give this time to our speaker, Professor Ashokan from SRM University, to say a few words and to address the participants.
Thank you very much, madam. Very good morning to all and all present here. My volume is okay. Very good morning to all and all present here. I mean, my volume is okay.
Yes, sir, it's clear.
Okay, yeah. The most respected and beloved Vice Chairman, the most respected Principal, respected Madam Raimadi, Madam Aparna, Madam Sloshna, and the coordinators of Teaching Learning Center, and HODs and faculty members of Bhavan's Vivekananda College of Science and Humanities and Commerce, and participants from outside this college. A very warm greetings and very good morning to all and all present here. I am very grateful to these decision makers to give me yet another opportunity to share my experience and thoughts, especially on this teaching, learning and assessing process, because this is my favorite and expertise area. So I choose this topic, this learner focused learning topic to discuss for next maybe 2 hours, maximum of that. This faculty development program, I greatly appreciate that at the beginning of every semester, this college is organizing the faculty development program. It clearly shows that they are very committed to the continuous development of the teachers. So when the institution which gives this importance to the teachers and their personal growth and development definitely will flourish to the maximum level, and they are very easy for that to achieve the purpose of this organization. So with these few words, I am very thankful to this given the opportunity to discuss with all the faculty members. Thank you very much, madam. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. Those were very encouraging words for each one of us. And may we all live up to this and maybe make use of these 5-day sessions and make our classrooms more more fun with learning and also using the latest technologies and methodologies. Thank you, sir, once again. At this time, even as we come to the end of the inaugural, I would like us to break for tea just for 10 minutes, a very short 10-minute break. And I would like each one of us to join for the hospitality in the adjacent room 207, after which we will have our sessions online for the day. And we can all log in to the sessions with the link provided on the WhatsApp group. Whoever is interested on staying here and attending the session online and even offline, you are free. Please feel free to stay back here and attend the session. But then we are going to have the session in a blended mode. So you can log in online or else you can even stay here and attend the session. We will be having two sessions in between where we will be having a short 5-minute break, after which, after both the sessions, where we will have a question and answer session. Thank you so much.